Okay, so this is a short 5-minute presentation. I'm going to breeze through it. And what I want to do today is share with you all a resource that we've been developing here called the Energy Product Evaluation Hub, which is a resource for you. And I've got the website here, and there'll be a QR code at the end. This is a publicly available resource that has been funded by the California Energy Commission. And the goal is to have objective evaluations of energy-related technologies for commercial and institutional customers. And this has been a group project with also involving LB&L, Energy Solutions, and UC Berkeley. Okay, so when you go to our website, here's the landing page. When you click on products, you can see all of the different types of products that we've tested, and each one of these buttons represents a category that has specific products listed in it. And I just want to add, we're still building this out, so the groups or the buttons are partially populated at this point. Under each one of the technology categories, we have 6 different features, including the basics of the technology. For example, why would you want to use a technology in that category? The things you might want to think about when you're applying it to your specific building type. Energy and cost impacts based on, we're specifically evaluating California climate zones for those measures that are weather specific, tech specs, and performance evaluation and user experience for specific products. So for example, just to show you, so technology basics, we have a page where we describe what demand control ventilation is and generally speaking, how it works as one example. Then we talk in more detail under application guidance in all the specific features. If you're going to do demand control ventilation, what are all the things you would want to think about? Then under energy and cost impacts, when the technologies are weather sensitive, meaning your energy savings is expected to vary based on your climate, we are working, in many cases we have this data available, in other cases we're working on it. We predict, you can drop down your climate zone, and we predict energy and cooling savings for different building types using DOE reference buildings. And this is really helpful in terms of being an order of magnitude, so you can consider, one type of energy saving measure versus another. Now let's talk about the specific products. So one of the things that can be quite limiting about scientific studies on energy efficiency technologies and energy products is that oftentimes the technologies are not named, right? They're just very generally speaking. And in this case, we actually evaluate specific products and we give you all the data on those, on them. Our website has a compare feature where you can then go and look at all the manufacturer specifications that we've gathered up for you and compared side by side. And then we also, for every category, do some lab performance evaluations. For example, we look at, in terms of like CO2 sensors, how accurate they are, and in terms of demand control ventilation controllers, how well they maintain CO2 set points in a building. And then we also report some user experience information in terms of feedback from one or more actual users on things you might not know until you try and actually apply that product. We include all of our test procedures on the website for transparency and replicability. And that's it. And I have this QR code here, links to the website. And I also just included the information for the project manager, Rob Kaminsky. So if you have questions, feel free to send to him.